Jamaica.
Yeah.
Rebel salute.
Put your hands up. Bobby Wine.
Are you feeling Jamaica?
Yeah.
Say, I was born in Africa. Sing my song, music Africa. One more time. I was born in Africa. Sing my song, music Africana. Hear me out. I was born to sing. I feel the music is in the drums. I was born to dance. I feel the rhythm is in the vibe. Ay, 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 ay. One more time. Yo, 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 yo. Ate. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, yo, 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 yo. Oh, yo. All right. Listen. Don't worry where you're coming from. So wonderful when people meet. Down in Africa, the land of the sun, with born sensei every night and day. I was born in Africa. Sing my song, music Africana. I was born in Africa. Sing my song, music Africana. All right, Jamaica. It's a pleasure to be here tonight. My name is Chagulanyi Sentamu, otherwise known as Bobby Wine. I'm a ghetto youth from Africa, and I'm also a member of parliament. But remember, I'm not a politician, I'm a leader. I'm a freedom fighter and a revolutionary. And tonight, I represent for a new Africa, a young Africa, and a free Africa. Are you feeling Jamaica? Yeah. Whoa! I was born in Africa.
Yeah.
Freedom comes to those who fight, not to those who cry. Because the more you cry, is the more your people continue to die. So rise, defend your rights. Yaga, 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 yaga. Boom. I don't know why the corruption is too much. Yaga, yaga, yaga. Why the price of electricity is too much. Yaga, yaga. Why the price of education is too much. Yaga, yaga, yaga. Can't you see the tribalism? Alright, listen. See, I would like to communicate about the things that we have to eliminate. The ignorance and poverty to eradicate. All these ghetto youth to educate. Yo, don't you try to politicize. Don't say Bobby Wine him to criticize. Just sensitize me, sensitize. But I know my people must realize the most important thing that true liberty begins in your mindset. To free ghetto people, they must educate. But education is expensive to get. But bam, 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 bam. Boom! I don't know why the corruption is too much. Yaga, yaga, yaga. Why the price of electricity is too high. Yaga, yaga, yaga. Why the price of education is too high. Yaga, yaga, yaga. Can't you yes! Oh my! It's a pleasure to be here. Most of African music is inspired by Jamaican music, but allow me to take a walk with you through the dancehall of Africa, right?
Yeah.
Give me some African dancehall vibe.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Great Bobby Wine.
Are you feeling? Kantumine kubala bebange. Abale me sakuno muziki gwange. Kamukole motote musobolanze. Ni wakabinyanya. Kantumine kubafani bange. Abanyumiro kuno muziki gwange. Moli bakabi. Nya 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 nya. Kantumine kubala bebange yo. Abale me sakuno muziki gwange. Kamukole motote musobolanze. Ashe from top. Aya, nakute pene kwatanolo papolanga komena motene pandika kana kayema jagala kagene di bona abanjagala na batanjagale yo. Yenze, bad Bobby wine, atambuza bule moto akanaji. Wilda.
BOBI.
Das. Rebel salute. My father said there's more politics in the music industry than in the parliament. Forgive them, Father, they don't know what they deal with, yeah? Jamaica, listen. We are bad man, we don't fear intimidation. That's why we still top of the nation. From Dangala, Kamosha, where we come from. This is another one. This is what we do. Jamaica, you're there. Let me tell you who we are.
Yeah.
Let me tell you who we are. You know, just a few months ago, simply because I speak the truth, the military government sent the military to arrest me and shoot my driver. And they arrest me and beat me and put me in military detention. Why? Because I speak the truth. They think they can intimidate me, they forget. I was born in the ghetto. I grew up in the ghetto. I suffered in the ghetto. I died in the ghetto. And I resurrected from the ghetto. So hear me say to them. Hear me out. We are bad man, we don't fear intimidation. That's why we still top of the nation. From Dangala, Kamocha, where we come from. This is another one. It is me, yes, Bad Bobby one, the highest bad budget gangster. Yes, indeed, I'm Bad Bobby one. I'm the multi-million bad man. Listen, big size, tell big lies. I live the dream where them just fantasize. Open your eyes, better realize. This is the time for the new generation. They talk about military might. We talk about musical might. They talk about gunship might. We talk about lyrical might. Hey! Why them think them bad? We are better than them by far. Them think them mad. We are better than them by far. Them think them bad. We are better than them by far. Ooh, no. All right. Enough of that. Enough of that. You see, all along when I was a young boy, I used to watch Jamaican videos. Sting, Sunsplash, but most importantly, Rebel Salute. And I used to watch the artists jam on stage. It's a dream come true for me to be here. And I want to dedicate this show to the millions watching in Africa live. I'm in Jamaica right now. Sin. But right now, since I'm in Jamaica, I want to DJ in my African style, but on a Jamaican rhythm. All right. So there's this rhythm, I don't know its name, but it goes so. What is the name of that?
Nani.
Yo! Let me see everybody on in the air. Jamaica, let me see. You have a phone? If you have a phone, let me see the light for Africa. If you have a phone, let me see the light for Africa. If you have an handkerchief, let me see some. Everybody wave. Wave up in the air like this. All man and all the woman them today. I don't so me do ka janja me do. I'm to ala ko dale kuluna de. I don't so me do ka janja. I'm to ala ko dale kuluna de. Ulila ka don't so me do ka janja. Are you feeling? Rebel Rebel Salute. Let me reintroduce myself to you. Right? I am this bad man from Africa. Everything we me a do is all Africa. And I'm straight up made in Africa. So no better know I'm born in I am this bad man from Africa. Everything we me a do good. Alright, pull up.
Set it.
Level. It's a blessing. It's a blessing to be here tonight. A big blessing, ladies and gentlemen. When I was watching Queen Africa performing, I was so inspired. When she said we are more than just musicians. You see, back in Uganda, I've been one of the most successful artists, the richest artist. And having come from the ghetto, I used to believe that that is the top of accomplishment. Because at the age of 20, I did not have where to sleep, but at the age of 22, I was owning a resort beach and the most expensive Escalade and everything. But as a youth, I used to think that that is all that I need to acquire until I looked behind me and saw all the childhood friends languishing in poverty, which they are not supposed to be experiencing. Ladies and gentlemen, I represent for Africa, a new Africa with a new imagination. And that is why I thought that it's important to use my music for more than just entertainment, but to use it for edutainment. You hear me, Jamaica? So right now, I come from Uganda, the most beautiful part of Africa. That's why Winston Churchill named it the Pearl of Africa. It is the source of the great river Nile. And yes, we have the biggest freshwater lake in the world. When you're driving a boat on that lake, it's like you're driving a boat on drinking water. Very beautiful people. Very enterprising people. But still, Uganda is home to 40 million people living under oppression and domination and living under dictatorship. Ladies and gentlemen, you know that music played a big role to end slavery. And yes, in Africa, before I was born, music played a big role to end colonialism. And in South Africa, when the black people were being oppressed under the system of segregation called apartheid, music by great African artists played a big role to open the eyes of the people and to fight without violence, without shedding blood against that injustice. Ladies and gentlemen, it's sad music that we think is important to play an important role to end dictatorship. Because when injustice continues and is being put on you by your own brother, it is colonialism in a black skin. So we are using music, ladies and gentlemen, as inspired by the great reggae warriors from Jamaica, like Tony Rebel, like Queen Africa, like Anthony B, like Buju Banton, the original Gargamel, like Capitan, and all the reggae warriors. And my generation has been inspired to use music to put an end to that injustice. Today, as we speak, my music has been banned in Uganda. Today, as we speak, all my concerts have been abolished by the government. Today, as we speak, I'm not even allowed to attend a public gathering because the government thinks what I'm speaking is poisonous to the mentally enslaved African youth. Today, for me to speak musically to the masses in Uganda, I have to come and travel for 36 hours to Jamaica to make my point clear.
Yeah!
But I'm glad.
Yes, I am.
I'm glad. I'm very happy that we're living in a generation where there are no boundaries no more, where I can speak to my brother and sister across the world on their phone. We can fight without shedding blood. We can open the people's eyes. We can open their minds to continue the mission of the founders, like Marcus Garvey said, liberate the minds of men, and ultimately you liberate the bodies of men. Yeah, man. And like Steve Biko said, that the most important weapon in the hands of the oppressor is the mind of the oppressed. So we continue to use this music to open the minds of the people. While I thank the legends and the warriors from Jamaica that have opened my eyes and eyes of hundreds of thousands of musicians and poets and artists from Africa, please don't stop. Please keep your eyes on Africa. When I got arrested and the government planted 2 machine guns, and the government of Uganda claimed that in my hotel room they found 2 machine guns, it is because of the pressure that came from the people. Morgan Heritage just needed to tweet, and then the injustice was put in a corner and I was freed. Today I'm standing before you, speaking to you. So we shall continue to use the music to liberate the people of Africa and ultimately Big up to Honorable for the invitation. I'll do my last song. It's called We Are Fighting for Freedom. This is a message to the government expressing what exactly is on the people's mind. Mutumala kedemberi afe Uganda etambula ena mabega tutuze no kutweta mengwanga lyafe mulimba mutunyigiriza nyo namwe kalete tukanye malwa na musiko naye bomana kwe wasanga ngatana zaliwa kati naye yazala nada tinomo chengambire muze abantu kako saba nebaze ibane bamgambeko enensonga tsamunyo chalemendeko kati ekwanga yonali nyaminde bakambe yalinga dimo Hypocricy, Bakambe Parliament Tendi Bansala Bakati Mamuko no Jinji Bakamba Songa Tamarwanya Katimazi Uka Kona Mimokola Bari Nayenga yo constitution ya Fejakuda but bam 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 I say we are fighting for freedom. Let me hear Jamaica sing along. We are fighting for freedom. Hey, yaga 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 yo. I say pull up and come from top. Pull up and come from top. Yeah man, respect to the most honorable Prime Minister of Jamaica. Respect to the most honorable Prime Minister of Barbados. Respect to the Nigerian High Commissioner. It's such an honor to perform before you. Give me that tune from top, man. Article. Freedom. Yaga, 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 yaga. This is my African song. Uganda etambula eda mabega mutuseno kukweta myekwanga lyafe mulimba mutunyigiriza nyo namwe kalete tuganye mwana musiko naye gwomana kwe wasanga ngatana zalibwa kati naye yatalandana binomo chengambire muze yabamtukako saba ebaze ibande bamugambeko enensonga jamunyo jalemendeko kati ekwanga lyonna lyenyaminde boom yalinga dimokula sebaje bologa kate yapokala hypocrisy yali fundamental change manilalawa muje fode no change bounce me songa zabalwanya kati mwaziboka kona memokola biri byabali but bamba constitution ya fejakuda what is it on the day I say we are fighting for freedom. Jamaica, sing with Africa. We are fighting for freedom. We are fighting for freedom. Oh, Rastafari, sing along, lang, lang. We are fighting for freedom. Bounce me now, bounce me. Listen. We are living in a time similar to the one of slave trade. This oppression is worse than apartheid. The gun is the master and the cities enslaved. The ball of Africa is bleeding. Question, what was the purpose of the liberation when we can't have a peaceful transition? What is the purpose of the Constitution when the government disrespect the Constitution? Where is my freedom of expression when you charge me because of my expression? See what you're doing to our nation. What are you teaching the future generation? See our leaders become misleaders, and see our mentors become tormentors. Freedom fighters become dictators. Ayaga, yaga, yaga, yaw. I say we are fighting for freedom. A rebel salute, my sister, my brother. We are fighting for freedom. We are fighting for freedom. Sing along, sing along. We are fighting for freedom. Whether you a big man or you a little man, are you a man name or you a woman name, are you a bad man or are you a gentleman, whether you a lawyer or you a farmer, are you a beer man or you a ganja man, are you finite? I said we are fighting for freedom. Level, pull up. We are fighting for freedom. Jamaica, I cannot thank you enough for the attention, respect in all aspects. And I bring greetings, I bring love, I bring inspiration, I bring more love from home, from Mama Africa. May the Almighty and may all the ancestors guide you and protect you every day and night. Yeah! Rastafari! Yeah, man. Straight.
Pure foolishness most of them are watch. Especially the youth them. You know, I hear the government talk about more iPad and tablet in the school them. And because them see the people them at stay at school, them I say, see that the people them I make use of it. But if you know what the people them are do and I use the iPad for doing at school, you'll take it back from them. If you don't want to take it back from them, but just assure you say, all right, you see that brethren here? That brethren here full up you. If you just put him name in a YouTube, you see some 1 hour and 2 hour runnings of him life. And when I got you in a Kampala, and the youth them, all the youth them talk about him, and all the youth them recognize him as a serious brethren. You hear the youth say? The youth say, him watch the video them on YouTube of Jamaican. That's why we have to examine where we are sending out there, you know. You hear some people, hey, you have some dancehall artists, you know. We'll tell you, say, the music now influence nobody. And the parents supposed to do it. Watch a man. A madness you not talk about, you know. Because which part the parents falter? It is this village that must represent that family structure. So we can't do that about music now. Then if music never influence nobody, oh, Bob Marley is so popular all over the world. Winnie Mandela tell me personally, say, the music strengthen them. I hear the youth just come say it a while ago. Say, the music of Jamaica come strengthen him, whether good or bad. That's why we have to watch where we have to feed the people them. You understand? So, brethren, you say, to me, know the trials and tribulations where they go through. Because some people might skeptical and say, I wonder if him really did have to go on them and all them something there. Well, there's a revolution going on, especially in your situation. So you hear me, I say, no, just keep on doing what you're doing, you know. Yeah, man. And personally, I tell you, say, me personally, dead with the eye. You understand? Yeah, man, keep on doing what you're doing. And it's just ironical that a whole heap of one don't know, say, millions of people are watching you right now. Millions. And not just the 10,000 or how much thousand people inside that. So millions of people across Africa are watching him just do live, especially in my own country. So the voice when getting at Jamaica is a bigger voice than when we are getting into that perform in a Kampala. So why you love Jamaica again to provide that. So brethren, give thanks. Give thanks, brethren. Yeah, man. I mean, I like the name Bobby Wine, though.
Actually, that is not my name.
Me know.
My name is Chagulanyi Sentamo.
Yeah, me not like call
Yes.
it. It sound like you go wind up, and it's still.
I know.
Bobby a wine. You know
Yeah,
the way
if I have a chance, I could explain.
No, yeah.
First of all, they called me Bobby, but they called me at school Wine because the older I got, they believed that the better I become like wine.
Right. Yeah, man. Love that. Love that. Love that. So, you get a taste of African virgin. You get a taste of next African virgin, you know.